Hi, my name is Sammy Ann. I'm in this program to get my master's in early childhood and special education. I'm hoping to become a credentialed special education teacher in California. Um, this week we had our discussion posts and our readings asking us to reflect on the different dispositions required to be a teacher and the different aspects of our personalities and our skill sets that we find are our strengths versus what we need to work on. So for me, I think that my self-assessment of my dispositions um, came across pretty clearly. My strengths are compassion, advocacy, dedication, and respect for diversity. I have a great deal of empathy, and it has helped me in these past couple years. I work as a behavioral technician and a paraeducator with young children with autism. Um, Working in the classroom settings that I do, highly intensive special ed, and in the home settings, I've been able to apply some natural aspects of my personality as well as the trainings that I've received through my job to foster the compassion that I need to serve these children. Um, I have grown to understand that no matter how difficult my day might be going as an educator, as a behavioral technician, um, that I have to have so much compassion for these kids because their day and their world is so much more difficult with the struggles that they have in communicating and in relating to a world that was not designed with kids with special needs in mind. And I have become very aware of needing to be an advocate for my kiddos because a lot of them, especially the ones who do not communicate verbally, or the ones who do communicate verbally but do not communicate effectively, need a strong advocate on their side to be really pushing for the programs and the services that they need, and to be able to read them and understand what they're asking for when they can't necessarily verbalize it themselves. And this requires a lot of professional dedication, showing up to the job on time, understanding that the rigors of the job are important in order to be an effective educator. I also have a great deal of respect for diversity with regards to gender, with regards to sexual orientation, with regards to racial and cultural boundaries. I grew up in a biracial family. My mother's family emigrated from China. My father's family immigrated from England and Ireland many years ago, so they've been established in the United States for quite a while. But understanding the cultural differences between the two houses of my family really gave me an appreciation for what it means to interact with people of different backgrounds, how to adapt and adjust my language for people of different cultures, and I think it helps me to relate better to my students who come from all different types of family dynamics and abilities. Things that I can work on, I think that I can work on self-reflection, continually questioning my methods and seeking out answers from my superiors. I know that some of the aspects that are covered in our dispositions were ones that I was not familiar with as an educator, such as the spiritual support and servant leadership. I understand the concepts, but I haven't delved deeply into that in my professional life yet. This is my first experience going to a spiritually based university, so that's definitely an area that I can grow and foster within myself. As far as the expectations within the code of fix and what I need to be working on as an educator. I am continually on the learning curve and excited about it. I know that covering the coursework is only just a small piece of it. A lot of it comes down to how it fits with an educator's personality and how receptive we are to be continually molding ourselves and adapting to the changing environment within education. And education is always in flux. And I hope that I can bring my best self to my classroom.